Hey guys, so here is a little update on some of the plants that I overwintered inside this year, or last year and this year. I have a set of plants that I've been keeping in this room, and then I have the plants that overwintered in the garage that I want to share with you. So let's go ahead and get started. So right here I have the Hawaiian Thai plant that I dug up last year from the garden and then potted up, and it's still alive. It's doing really well. It even bloomed for me inside, which was really crazy. The bloom was super pretty, but yeah, it's doing really good. It does have some browning leaves, but like I feel like these just came on this year. So for the bulk of winter, it was doing really well. And then now it's just now starting to get crispy, but it's putting out new foliage all the time. And I water it probably once a month maybe. And then next to it, this one is not one of my overwintered ones. It's just a house plant that I didn't want to look at anymore, so I put it right there. Next to it, I have a bird of paradise, which is doing super well. It was outside last year for summer. This plant needs a new pot so bad, and I think a lot of people, when they get the bird of paradise, like me, I didn't really think about the growth of this plant when I first purchased it. If you Google bird of paradise, they get huge. And thankfully, I do have a room, this room in particular that I'm in, that can house this plant as it matures and gets super tall. But if it like outgrows this, which in the nature it absolutely can, then there's nothing I can do for that plant if it gets that tall. So right next to it is an elephant ear plant. This is actually an alocasia, and I'm not sure the variety, but I got it on clearance at a garden center last summer, and it spent its time out with the other elephant ears in the back corner, which is over there. And this year it's going to do the same. I'm going to repot it and then stick it outside. It will stay in a pot. I'm not going to put it in ground because I do want to keep this as a house plant, and it's just less stressful for the plant if I'm not digging it out of the ground to repot it or to pot it up. Ficus, this is just one of my house plants. Now over here is what I'm really sad about. This Fairy Trail Bride, you guys, I put it outside too early and it got nipped by the frost. I don't know if I will get blooms this year. I don't know if I'll get much foliage back. But right now I do see some new growth down here, which is super nice. Nice to know, but all of the buds and leaves that I had growing, it was beautiful. And due to my forgetfulness, I let it get nipped by frost. So one thing that's really great is that this shrub will be in garden centers everywhere this year pretty much. And so if I see it, I'm gonna grab it. Hopefully our Lowe's will get it. But if not, I'll get it from somewhere. I'm gonna buy it when I get in store. But this one I actually got from Hertz Gardens last year I think it was in a 4-inch pot. So yeah, hopefully it bounces back for me. But if not, I'm still gonna grab another. Hi. What's up? I'm still gonna grab another one from the garden center. Monstera houseplant, and then over here I believe it's called a crenum lily, and I got this as a gift over Christmas time, and I'm really excited about this plant. I can't wait to see the blooms. It was dormant for a while during winter, but now it's up. It's putting out new leaves, and it's just beautiful. There's a lot of offsets in here, lots of babies down there. And so I'm really excited about this plant. I'm going to repot it. I think it's been in this pot for a few years, so it's time for an update. All right, so we've gone through the plants. Oh, wait, let me show you guys something else. So you can't see them all super great, but here are my mangave from Mad About Mangave on Instagram. They are, I believe they are under the umbrella of Walter's Gardens. So I actually won these last summer, early last year, and they've been overwintering. And as you can see, we're having some struggles here, and I think it is mostly related to watering and when to water these. I've watered them thoroughly one time, and then I've been watering them like sparingly kind of throughout winter. So this one is the one that's showing the most issue. The other ones look pretty good. These plants are so beautiful, and once they get outside, they start to change color. So this one's getting some sun, you can see, and it's got these spots here, and then it's got this pink around the on the white area of the leaves, and it's beautiful. Like the snow leopard, these two are my absolute favorite of what I won, but the other ones are super beautiful too. So there's one there. I think that might be Mission to Mars. I think that's Mission to Mars. And then, make it back out. New phone, user error. And then down there is another. And then over here we have, this one is called, so look at this. This one's called Red Wing. It's not red at all. And that's because it's not getting enough light inside. If I had a grow light directly above this, it probably would redden up, but because I don't have it in that sort of light, it just turns green. But no worries, because once summer comes and they're outside, they will all drastically change and they look absolutely beautiful. Okay, now it's time to go outside. So here are some of the plants that I pulled out of the garage. We have the Yeasberry Solo, which is a fruit bush. This I got from Hertz Gardens. It's a Proven Winners plant. And then over here is another Yeasberry. Which one is this? Sugar Pie. So I think that this one, if I'm wrong, correct me, but the Solo is the male version of the plant, and then you've got like your Sugar Pie and then your other varieties that are the females. And so having a male and female plant together will give you more fruit. Here is a peony. This one I potted up with you guys, and I wasn't sure if it was going to make it. It was one that I forgot about. Well, it's up. It looks gorgeous. And then here are the tulips here that I potted with you guys, and I didn't know if they were gonna wake up either. I'll tag those videos so that you guys don't have to try and figure that out. So here's the mystery hydrangea. He looks so beautiful. He's awake. I'm not sure what it is, but I do know that I want to pot this in another container that matches my other hydrangea. So I have a hydrangea right there, this one in that container, and then I have another of those pots, and I'm gonna put this one in it. And if it happens to turn out to be not the same hydrangea, which I don't think it is, then I may end up moving it, or just, you know, it doesn't really matter if they don't match, I guess. Here are some poppies that I grew. They look amazing. But anyways, so look at this. I just got this climbing rose the other day from Home Depot. It's called Lavender Crush. It's a climber. And I think it gets between, 8 to 10 feet tall. And it's beautiful. Like, it's already awake. I love new foliage. New foliage is so cute. So let's go out and look at the other plants. So they're over here. Now, this one did not wake up. This was the Crape Myrtle, and I have given it time and I don't see any growth on it anywhere. None of these stems have growth, so I think this one is a goner. I'm still kind of hanging on to it just in case maybe it wakes up super late, but I doubt it. It'll go to the compost bin eventually. Now over here, here's that hydrangea. I'll put the name on the screen. It's beautiful. It's waking up. I love seeing like growth on the dormant plants. It's the most exciting feeling, you guys. And then over here I have a mulberry. The groundhogs and deer have munched on this all last summer, so it's nice to see it waking up. I've fertilized it with a fruit and berry fertilizer. So this fig tree that I got on clearance, this one has some buds on it, so it looks like it's starting to wake up. But this fig tree has like maybe this one bud here. It's kind of taking its time, and this looks shriveled, so I don't know if this piece is just a goner, but this plant got chewed on by the deer as well. So I'm gonna just keep an eye on it and see how it goes, but I'm not gonna toss anything out just yet. And here we have the winter creeper gold splashes by Proven Winners. I got these on clearance at the end of the season. They are up, they've got new growth, and I can't wait to see these guys this summer. Look at that, they're so pretty, and they change colors too, like beautiful. I pulled these strawberries out of the garage and they are up. They look beautiful. They're putting out new growth. Strawberries are so like good for that. They overwinter really well and they come back every year and put out new growth. Now this year I have to do more as far as protecting them from the chipmunks and squirrels and all those other critters that like to eat strawberries. But yeah. Oh, and the Joe Pye weed, those did not wake up and I ended up tossing those in the compost. So yeah. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.